What's up, winners? Welcome to Stay Winning Podcast. Thank you for tuning in. A little while ago, I made a video about the best side hustles that you can do in the content creator economy. Okay, so if you haven't checked that out, go ahead and do so. And don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. So, this channel is all about me just wanting you to get paid. Okay, so I'm doing a follow up today on AI, how to get rich with AI, how to use AI the lazy way. All right, so we know that the content creator economy will soon be a $1 trillion economy, multi-trillion dollar economy in the near future. Okay. And it's now so easy to just make money from your phone. All right. So Stay Winning Podcast. I just want to see you win with money. All right. So don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you like content like this. So today I'm showing you 5 tools you can use, 5 AI tools you can use to get rich, to make money the lazy way. And some of this will be related to the content creator economy, but not necessarily. It's just all how you want to run with it and what you want to do with it. Okay. So again, hit like and subscribe for more content like this. All right. So the first thing you can do, or the first tool you can use, let's go ahead and share my screen here, is called Hostinger. I hope I'm saying that properly. So basically this tool will allow you to generate websites. So how do you make money off of this? You can go to Fiverr, you can look at small businesses, you can go to your local favorite restaurant and say, hey, let me make a website for you. Your friend has a business idea, right? Maybe they're good at knitting and they want to start selling some things they create. Well, they're going to need a website, right? So you can use Hostinger to go ahead and create that website for you without you having any type of coding experience or SEO experience. So let me show you this example here, and let's see what we can go ahead and create. Okay, so enter the brand name. Let's go with Stay Winning Management. Okay, we are a talent management and marketing agency with over 10 years of experience in building brands for success. Okay, so let's just say Stay Winning Management is a talent management agency, right? Where we manage actors, actresses, content creators, etc. But let's see what Hostinger does for us and how long it takes to create a website. Okay. And again, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Appreciate the support here. All right. So we're already at 30%. Now we're just picking the colors, and this will allow you to customize the website the way you like it. All right. So now we could upload our logo. We can see what services we provide, brand development. I mean, look at this. Elevate your brand with expert management, transforming talent into successful brands for over a decade in marketing and management. And of course, the more detailed the prompt is, the more accurate or the more tailored to your particular need, the website can be generated. Okay. So you can use these templates, you can edit these templates, you can color code it based on whatever brand you're trying to seek, right? So if you go to your favorite restaurant and, their colors are, orange or purple, then you can go in and start customizing to those colors. Okay. And then the colors palettes change, right? So you can customize all these features based on who you're trying to target, right? So one lazy way to make money is say, hey, I'm a website developer. And without any education, without any knowledge of SEO, without any knowledge of coding, you can use Hostinger, and create a website. And then you can reach out to brands through mailers, through emails, through phone calls saying, hey, I made you a website. Let me know what you think. You can have this website for $500. And for $25 a month, I can manage the website for you. So if your menu updates, if you have new products, I can go ahead and maintain and upload that so it stays fresh and consistent. If your hours update, your hours of operation update, if you have a special event that people need to know, you want to advertise your website, I can do all that for you for a subscription-based service of $25 a month, $50 a month, $100 a month, right? So now you're selling websites at $500 a pop, and you're charging $100 a month to maintain this website. So let's say you get 5 of those, and you're making $500 a month. And you're really not going to be working 40 hours a week. You're probably going to be working 4 hours a month, honestly, with all these, right? And then one business refers you to a different business, etc. So you can charge a subscription-based service to be a website designer simply by using AI, in this case, Hostinger.com. So I don't have a link for you guys, but be sure to check that out. That's one way to get rich or make money from AI. Okay, now the second way to use AI to make money, to get rich, to build your own business, build your own empire is going to be related to content creation. So the next tool that I want to share with you, or one that you can use or do, is creating thumbnails for people. So you can either be skilled at Photoshop, at Canva, be a graphic designer, know how to use Illustrator, etc. And that's okay. And you could build your business by reaching out to creators like myself saying, hey, let me make you this thumbnail. Here's my portfolio. Here's who I've made thumbnails for. Here's what the click rate is for them, etc. Right? Because in order to be successful on YouTube, two things really matter, which is the thumbnail, because that's going to get people to click on your video. Number two would be the retention period. So the first 30 seconds, right? How many people are still watching after 30 seconds, which is how many people are dropping off. And then after that, obviously the engagement by likes or by comments. Okay. So let me share this tool with you. Okay. And let me give you some examples. All right. So before I started recording this video, this is called Pixels. All right, pixels.com. So I say create a thumbnail of Elon Musk standing next to a Tesla that is wrapped in a Dogecoin art in front of the White House. And it created something very, what I really had in my mind, right? And you can get creative with this. You can recreate it and it'll make you a second one. You could add a title. I'm just getting familiar with this tool, but you can use this to create thumbnails. And again, the way you reach out is you reach out to content creators, right? It's one of the fastest growing economies out there. So you want to take advantage. Maybe content creating isn't for you, but you could be behind the scenes of all these content creators. Okay. So you can charge either $5 per thumbnail, or you can charge a flat fee and say, hey, for $30 a month, for $50 a month, I can make you unlimited thumbnails for all your videos. I can make you 2 to 3 thumbnails per video, and you can choose which one to upload, right? So you can come to people like me and say, hey, I make thumbnails. This is my portfolio, right? For a flat $25 a month, flat $50 a month, I can make you unlimited thumbnails, right? And you can use tools like Canva to resize them. So now you have a thumbnail that's vertical versus a thumbnail, that's horizontal. Okay. So again, I'm still getting familiar with this tool, but I first entered this here, right? Create a thumbnail and it made that. The cool thing that I do want to share with you is now you can be like, okay, make me a title, and it'll create a title that the algorithm will find engaging, that you can use on tools like YouTube, right? And you can suggest that to the people or the creators that you're reaching out to. Okay. Now, the other thing you can do, so let's say we can do, all right, we can go to thumbnail. There's something here called personas, right? So basically, you ask the content creator like myself to give you 10 pictures, right, that fit this description, where it's just me without glasses, me in different scenarios, me in different poses, face, full body, etc. So now the AI recognizes who this person is, and it would insert that person or recreate that person in the thumbnail, right? So you can just take 10 photos to get an unlimited amount of photos of that person. And then they also have a tool where you can do face swap. So now you take those 10 pictures of the creator that you're working with and you can put them in any scenario. So I could use the same exact thumbnail here and import my face into it. Now it's me standing next to the Tesla in front of the White House, not necessarily Elon Musk. Okay. And you can use this tool, all right, Pixels, to go ahead and pitch thumbnails to content creators, which again, you can charge $5 a pop, $10 a pop, or a subscription based fee like $25 a month. Now you have 4 content creators. They're making $100 a month by simply taking 2 to 3 minutes to generate thumbnails. Okay. So very neat. It's another tool I wanted to share with you guys on how you can get rich using AI. Okay. We're in a golden age and opportunity here. All right. So in the 90s, Gen X was able to buy Starbucks, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, for less than $1 in the early 90s, right? By the early 2000s, by the late 90s, for those that invested wisely, right, were able to make a lot of money from those investments, right? From Web 1.0 to Web 2.0. Now we're in the Web 3.0 era, right? So opportunities like this literally come once in a lifetime, maybe 2 times in a lifetime, right? So now we're in the era of tiny houses, 3D printing, AI, robotics. These are things that you want to use or invest in to build wealth. AI is the laziest way for you to start generating income or side hustles, right? I first came up with this video idea where I read an article that Gen Alpha is making almost $15 an hour from side hustles. I didn't read the full article, but obviously content creation and AI were big factors in Gen Alpha, right? These are people that are under 13 years old, making double the federal minimum wage. So I figured, let me do a follow up to that video where we can use AI and me share some of these tools that I use with you to help me with content creating. Some of these are new to me and I might be using this, to implement what down the line I do see as a management company. I've done management before. I want to get back into it and help people build their brand, build their careers, whether it's acting, whether it's music, whether it's content creation. I definitely know a lot of what's under that umbrella, and I can use tools like this to help me push these people's careers forward. Okay. This one I do use personally, and this is something that I have been using, and you may see it on my other socials, such as Instagram or TikTok. So let me give you an example. Okay. So let me share my screen here. One moment. Okay. All right. So this one is called Opus, and you may have seen this. And again, you just pay the monthly subscription. I believe it's like 20, 30, depending on the tier. But you can go to all these content creators, all these live streamers, and say, hey, I can make you 30 pieces of content a week for you to upload on your social media. And you can actually use this tool as well to upload directly, right? So let's take my last video, for example, that I showed you at the beginning of this video. We take that link and we paste it inside Opus. Okay. So now what this is going to do is take my long format horizontal view video and generate me a lot of clips, right? So I can set up my template according to my brand. And again, you can pitch to different content creators. Hey, I can make you 100 pieces of short form content a month for $25, right? And you may think at the beginning it might be hard to find clients like this, but the more that social media grows, right? Because like look at X now in Twitter. A year or two ago, you couldn't get paid to make content on Twitter. And now you can. Now it's called X and you can get paid to make content on X, which I have another tool that I'm going to show for you, or I'm going to show you pretty soon. Okay. So get clips in one click. It'll take about 20 minutes, but it'll go ahead and generate, it'll take 6 minutes, right? So I'm not gonna, hold you to this, but we'll come back to this. We'll come back in about 6 minutes and we can go ahead and look in those clips, and then you can just share these clips to the creator. And again, you can charge either per clip, per video clips, $10 for every dozen of clips, or you can just do the monthly membership. So if the website subscription takes $20 a month, right, you can charge one person $20 a month, clip all their content, all their long form content, live streaming content, right, video gameplay, etc., into these short clips. You get 5 of these people at $20, that's now $100. And it literally takes you, let's say, 10 minutes of work per client. So that's $100 for 10 minutes of work, right? If my math is correct, but you charge your prices however you feel like it. I'm just here to say, hey, this is what you can use AI for you to get rich, for you to start making money, for you to build your agency company, etc., right? Whatever you want to do, whatever skills you want to put to the test. So we're going to come back to that one in about 4 minutes. The next tool that I want to use, and this is probably one of my favorite ones. It's less visual, but it's probably more profitable, and I'll show you how. Okay. So this one is called Typefully. So basically this AI gets to know what you tweet about, whether it's on Twitter, X, or whether it's on Threads. Okay. So whatever you post, we know those social medias are different than the Instagrams and the TikToks. Okay. But X pays. So you're going to need, and X is only getting bigger, right? It's the number one news app. And they're one of the top content creators app because they pay their creators. So this AI, Typefully.com, gets to know the account. There's certain memberships or subscriptions on this website where you can have up to 20 accounts. So basically, it gets to know the previous post of the creator, right? So if you follow me on X, you would see that, hey, you post about Twitter. You post about crypto, real estate, business, finance, etc. I can upload or I can share some of those posts here, and it can generate a blog for me. Okay. Now, the good thing about this is you can take the blog, all right, and then you can put it on the website, right? Or you can have your own separate blog and use, or Newsletter, for example, you can turn the blogs, into a newsletter. They're very, very similar, just different outlets. Now, the favorite thing about that is when you have affiliate links, right? You can put those in your blog or in your newsletter. When people click on those, buy certain things, then you can start making commissions, right? So this is if you want to make money through it personally, or if you want to go to another content creator and say, hey, I see you're a small content creator, so you're really busy with XYZ, right? You don't have a team behind you. I can take your X posts, your threads, and I can create blogs for you that you can upload to a newsletter, get paid through ads on the newsletter, make money through a blog by affiliate marketing, right? So I could write about the best, the best microphone that I tested out for content creation. And I write about 3 microphones. And then I insert links on Amazon in the paragraphs, and I upload the blog, the website, the newsletter, etc. People are going to be like, oh, let me get that mic for my content creation. Now they use my link to buy the mic, I get a commission, etc. Right? So you can turn this into either making money for yourself through ad revenue through a newsletter by doing something you already do, which is tweeting, or approach another content creator and say, hey, I'll manage your newsletters and your blogs and your website, etc. simply by you already tweeting, right? So it's really low key, right? You don't need to interact with them. They don't really need to share things with you because the Twitter account will be public. You can just get the post from there and generate these blogs, generate these newsletters, generate these paragraphs for the website that you can start making affiliate commission with, or they could start making affiliate commission with. And you can also charge a percentage of that, or again, a flat fee, a one-time fee, or a subscription-based business. And again, if you're charging $100 a month, you get 10 of those. Now you're up at 1,000 simply by copying and pasting, or not necessarily, just linking up the account to Typefully, and then Typefully will get to know the creator and generate new content for you, right? So it will generate new ideas, and it will generate blogs, which you can turn into newsletters, which you can also use on the website, etc. Okay. And the last tool that you can use to make money is the one we all know, Chat GPT. See, I use Grok on X a lot. Chat GPT, right? Everyone knows how Chat GPT works. If you're like, hey, I don't know what to write about, I don't know, how to respond to a girl, etc. If you want to teach game through texting, you can tell ChatGPT, how would you respond to this girl? And then, you can start consulting, hey, this is how I would communicate with women. If you have no experience, etc. Or if you do, then you can just, do it yourself. But I just use an example here. Give me 5 tips to make money online fast. Now it gives me 5 tips how I can make money online. And similar to this video, I can go and make a video and say, hey guys, I'm here to give you 5 tips on how to make money online. And I can, use the other tools to reword it, etc. So you can also do script writing for content creators, right? So if you see someone that makes, for example, financial content, then you can go to ChatGPT and say, hey, make me, a video related to this, 5 tips for this, the best 10 this, the best 5 this, etc. And then you can start pitching these scripts similar to film writing to content creators and saying, hey, here's your next video idea. I could just shoot you video ideas. All you got to do is record, etc. So that one I say for last because, that's the one that people are the most familiar with. So I'm not really sure how to title this video yet, but I do know that I've given you 5 ways or 5 tools that you can use to get rich through AI. So let me know what you think in the comments below. What are your goals? Let's talk about it. Let's have that conversation. Hey, I have this vision. Hey, I want to create this, etc. Or let me know which ones you want to go ahead and use. I do have a link for you for Opus, which does help me out. So I'll be putting that in the description below. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if I missed any or any suggestions, leave in the comments below so we can all learn and grow from each other and get rich, because there's plenty of money out there. And this community here, you guys watching here, we're all on the same page where we just want to be better every single day financially. So winners, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. Appreciate you. Stay away.